Hello guys and welcome back to this channel. So I think today is going to be the best days of the week so far. To be honest, I think today will be one of the best days of the week, right? Now the whole of today I only executed only two trades. This trade right here and this trade right here. Now this trade I'll try my best and actually do what put it on this. I'll try my best and show it so that you see how the trade actually went. It was marvelous. As you can see, I used a daily strategy. That is the daily candle strategy. It is a very simple daily candle strategy. You don't have to stress yourself. Just wait for price to do this and you do that. Execution, easy, simple as that. Now, with this trade, that is the 714 method. I don't actually trade based on the 714 method, but you could have also traded based on the 714 method, right? Why am I saying I did not trade based on the 714 method? So let's look at this. Now, obviously, you see that since last week, I have this marvelous chart. I told you guys don't really concentrate on it because it might make a lot of people what nervous as to looking at it or just complicate things for a lot of people. But I understand whatever is happening. You can see that price came back to my what support zone right here, and that was where I needed to buy. Very nice. So you can see that this right here was the zone I needed to buy. Now this wasn't the first trade that I actually took. The first trade I took, you can see that this thing that I actually put here, which is the buy or sell, whatever, this right here, this thing right here, this what I'm just holding right here, right? You can see that it started from this zone right here, but not here, because this right here was my initial execution. I was executing the trade based on a 1 minute time frame, and it was right here. Price started pushing all the way up just to this zone right here. I felt like yes, we are continuing the trend, so I brought everything to what break even. I brought the two trades that I actually took, all of them. I brought them to what break even. Price came all the way back and kissed that break even, took me out of the trade. So I was quite pissed, but I have to actually execute another trade because I know we are continuing to do what push all the way up. So all I needed was just a series of rejections just to show that yes, buyers are still in the market, and I'll execute my trade. Now let's just take this away. It's not really necessary. Let's talk about the 714 method. Now obviously within this zone, that is the range that the 714 method happens all the time, right? Every single day, every single week. So what do we have right there? Now, obviously, by looking at it, you realize that we had something that looks like this: a pull, a push, a pull, and a what? A push. So it looks like price was consolidating, but in which manner was it consolidating? Was it consolidating in an uptrend or a downtrend? I've told you when things are complicated like this, just turn it into a line chart. You understand everything, and it's just going to be very easy for you. So by the looks of it, on using the line chart, we can obviously see that yes, price was in an uptrend because right here was a change of character. Nice. But immediately after price push all the way up, we can see a rejection that also took that low right here. So indirectly within the 714 meter zone, this was the only level that got taken, which was a downside move. So indirectly, this right here was a downtrend. Price took this low, immediately push all the way up. We did not have any break above this or this, and the price gets out of the zone. So this was a downtrend. All you needed to do was execute a buy, right? Now, this was quite confusing because it's in a consolidation. All you need to do is just mark the high of the consolidation for price to get above it and you execute your trade. So if you go back to a 1 minute time frame, this is what you should have been looking at. For 5 minute time frame rather, sorry. So on a 5 minute time frame, this is what you should have been looking at, right? When price breaks above this, you can see that it broke above it massively, giving you a very huge zone to actually execute your trade. Look at it, a very massive zone, right? If I ever look up, when price came back for that retest, you execute your trade. A lot of people would have also executed their trades because of this series of rejections, because that was when I executed my trade as well. So you see what's happening, right? Very nice. Could have executed your trade above, or you either wait for another candle movement, just like this bullish movement right here. You could have executed a buy again. Very nice. So that is how easy it was today. You could have been in this trade, and I was only in two trades today, and I think today was one of the best days that will actually get throughout the week, because today will probably define the rest of the week, right? That is what I think. This is not for everybody, but to me, that is what I think. So this is what I'm looking at. I think today will probably be a very massive day. I'm obviously going to get out of this trade. You guys already know that if price is getting to my levels and I'm seeing series of rejections, I always get out of the trade because I don't want headache. I don't want price to reach my levels and I'll be waiting for it to actually hit the TP. It's not hitting the TP. The concept here is to make money, whether price has hit your TP or not. So far as you have made a little bit of cash from this, you are good to go. You don't really have to stress yourself that much. Don't wait for the TP to hit for price to just touch the zone right there so that it will take you out of this trade and you feel happy. No, execute or close this trade so that you feel happy. You feel happy that you are no longer in the trade, but your account balance has increased. Simple as that. So that was just it for today. Just a little bit of just two trades, no big deal, just two trades. This trade is final TP did not actually get hit because price was retracing right here and you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out of the trade. Easy as that. Now this trade I'm actually thinking will get all the way up to this zone. So all I need to do is trail my stop, and in trailing my stop I'm not really going to leave price hanging, or I'm not really going to give price a chance to actually eat into my stop loss or eat into my profit. I'm not going to do that. That is why I'm bringing it closer and closer each time price moves up. I'm bringing it much more closer. I'm even going to go to a 1 minute time frame and still push this up because I don't want that type of thing. Price is retracing around that zone right here. You can see that this is a massive low that I actually kept it. So if this low cannot keep price from going up, I'll probably be looking for another reason to execute a buy. But I think today I'm done, to be honest. I think today I'm done. I'm done for the day, right? It was a massive day and it was a marvelous day, to be honest. Please, I'll try my best and actually make a video on that daily time frame strategy that I use. You can already see that we have some things that I wrote just above here. That's just about the daily time frame strategy. I'll do my best and make a video on that. Try your best and stay tuned so that you do what? You actually watch that video and learn how to use it as well. Very nice. I'll also make a video on this trade that I actually took this morning so that you see how it goes. And also try your best and do what? Always use a bigger time frame. This right here is a 4 hour time frame, as you can see, a 4 hour time frame right there. So always try your best and use a bigger time frame because using a bigger time frame is very good. To be honest, it's very good. It will save you a lot. It will save you from making a lot of mistakes. Just trust me, it will save you from making a lot of mistakes. Now I actually wanted to see how this will probably just hit my final TP, but sometimes you don't really have to wait for price to do that. I always want to get out of the trade as fast as possible. But let's see what happens. I'll probably leave this so that you guys will see whether it has hit my TP or it came back and took me out, because this is about 16K and I'm really hoping to get out of this trade at this range. I don't really like price hitting my TP because there's no sense. Sorry about that, because there's no reason for me to wait for price to hit my TP when I'm already in profit, right? There's absolutely no reason why I should be doing that. And we can see the massive push followed by the massive rejection. So all I need to do is look on a smaller time frame. I just want to see what happened right there. What's happened right there. So what I'm seeing right now is a push followed by a bearish rejection. Now price could actually continue pushing all the way up. To be honest, it doesn't really show that sellers are coming into the market huge. Price could actually continue shooting all the way up and not coming all the way down. But to me, I'm done. I'm getting out of this trade. Yes, my TP was actually 22K and I've made that with this trade alone. I made that already, so I don't really have to wait for that. A lot of people will say I don't have patience to actually wait for price to get to my TP. Yes, I don't have patience because my TP is a very serious zone. I always mark my TP very seriously. I take it very seriously. So if I'm going to mark my TP, I try my best and mark the absolute zone that if price gets to that range, either we should have a rejection. It should be either a proper rejection, or if price get through that range, then we are probably not rejecting at all. Price is just going to continue shooting all the way up. So yes, that's how I do my TPs. I make sure my TPs are extremely good, so that I'll not really have to worry about my TP getting hit or not. I already know I'm in massive profit. So this is about 17K. I actually wanted this to get closer to 20K and I'll get out of the trade. But so far, so good. As you can see, we're having a massive rejection. And I don't like this. To be honest, I don't like this. We can continue to shoot all the way up, but I'm done with the trade. 16K, I'm done. Yes, I'm done with the trade. Let's probably see if I'll get another trade again. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the trade. I'm done. I don't have to be in that trade. I'm done. Yes, it went well, right? It went well. And so far as your account is increasing, please try your best and just continue executing your trades and getting out faster. There's no need for you to wait for it to get there. When you are already in profit, you can get out. All right, so let's see what are we going to do again. Now, this is a very valid resistance zone. If price could reject back and push through it, that would be a massive buy signal. Probably be buying above this zone right here just to reach this height right here. But so far, so good. If we can't push through this resistance zone, I'll not be executing any trade again. But yes, that is it. I'm done for the day. Yes, I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.